We have a situation where people can consistently give their tithe every month without failing. But when it comes to saving and investment, that consistency will disappear. It is this particular group of people I want to address today. Okay? Personal finance and tithing. Okay, this concept of tithing, especially in Nigeria, has generated a lot of controversies. A lot of people argue there are those for and those against. Okay, for the different faiths we have in this country and all over the world. I believe personally that a lot of people have a way of giving back, some gifts to their place of worship. Like Malachi 3 verse 10, we say, bring ye all the tithes to the storehouse. So that's the way it goes when it comes to the church. Then the mosque, the Muslims, I know there are other ways, and there are people also who do not believe even in the existence of God. They say they give to charity, okay, but whichever way it is, there's a need to give, a portion of one's income, to others to help out. But what I want to bring out of all of this today is the fact that when it comes to the issue of religion, we have people who are actually very faithful, right? So we have a situation where people can consistently give their tithe every month without failing. But when it comes to saving and investment, that consistency, it disappears. Okay, and it is this particular group of people I want to address today. Okay? A very long time ago, I found myself to be in this group of the divide. So I give my tithe consistently, but I could not save. Okay, because I feel when it comes to God, it's all important. But when it comes to saving, I say God will provide my needs according to riches in glory. All of those things that we say to excuse our inconsistency in savings and investment. Okay, so when it comes to savings, it is something God supports, and God also provide for. That everyone should even think like the ants that provides for their food, even right in the summer. Okay, they have to make provision, and even though they are very small and very little, they do all of this. But we leave all of those responsibility to God. We try to escape away, through tithing. And it's important that we save and invest, because once you have nothing saved or nothing invested, there is nothing God is going to bless. Except, of course, if you're an employee, God will not have to bless your employer so that he continue to pay you more of your salaries. Okay, but in this case, it is important that you build something for yourself, something that God can expand, something you can scale. All right, so as a matter of fact, I told myself any month I cannot save and invest, I will not tithe. But since I love tithing, that put me under the pressure that I must save. So it was kind of a system and structure I built for myself then. So every month I set aside my tithe, I set aside my saving and my investment. Then I spend or manage the rest. Okay. So every one of us, all the big titers, all the faithful titers are there, all those that give very well to charity work. We must, as a matter of urgency, begin to save and invest. It's embarrassing when you've seen somebody that has worked for the past 3 years. How much do you have in saving? Boss, thank God, we are hoping there's nothing, zero savings. Okay, you cannot year after year not have anything saved. No, it's not a good position or situation to be, because emergencies come up and you have to start calling people who have made those sacrifices to save and invest. That's not really a very good picture. So once you earn, the purpose of your earning is so that you have something to put aside for later days. So I'm appealing, and by this conversation today, asking everyone, let's have a savings. I know I'm not asking you to tithe because you're already tithing, and those who are not tithing, I know they're already planning to tithe in 2026. But in addition to your tithing, make savings, have investment, have something to look back to, have something that God will want to bless, God will want to multiply. Because if your investment and saving is zero, by the time God is bringing out that multiplication factor from tithing, it's going to be zero. Even okay, even if it's 10 and your investment is zero, by the time you hit 10 by zero, it's zero. You have not made much progress. But this year, we're going to make a lot of progress together. So I encourage you all, let's be big savers and big titers in addition to being big titers. Thank you.